For Michael B. Jordan, the 4th of July meant a whole lot of hanging with the boys.
I'm just genuinely excited.
Check out Michael looking fashionable as always at the red, white, and bootsy 4th of July party at Nobu Malibu. MBJ was in good company. Fellow A-listers Kevin Hart and Jamie Foxx were also at the Star Spangled Soiree.
There used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor? Hit the notifications button right now. All right, guys, today I got a couple of videos that I'm going to be reacting to. The first video is the video that you just seen in the intro of Michael B. Jordan having a good time after the breakup with Lori Harvey. And the reason why I'm showing this is because you guys have to understand when it comes to a relationship and it comes to women, breakups are normal in human nature, especially amongst celebrities and especially amongst regular people, and especially in modern day society. What men have to master nowadays is actually getting over the relationship in order to move on with their life, but men have been taught to worship women. So in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to a couple videos. First video is going to be a man who has 3 girlfriends and then they all confront him at the same time. And then I will be reacting to a video on TikTok where girls have this new thing called vibing. And this is something that I want you guys to pay attention to because this is leading towards the future. But first, let's get to the video of the guy that gets caught with all 3 of his girlfriends.
Fuck you, you nonsense cunt, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Been playing both mates and your fucking cousin, yeah?
You fucking dirty.
Who are you?
Don't go on about who I am, Emily.
Well, hang on a minute. What do you mean nonsense? Is that you? You've been tagging your cousin for the past year. Do you want me to show you all the messages from...
Don't worry, she's
Who are you?
Don't worry about me. You've been messaging me, you cunt, about who am I. Don't fucking point at me and say who am I. You know exactly who I am. Emily, do you want me to get the messages?
You have played. You have played people for too long. You have played without fucking emotions. This is good, but we're better, cunt. And do you know the good thing that's coming?
Now you guys notice that they are mad, but they are sitting there. Why? Because women want a guy that can get other women at any given moment. Even though they're mad, what they're mad is, they're trying to get him to feel some type of sorrow for all 3. All 3 of them want to feel pity. That's why they got together. They got together to confront him, not to make him look bad. But you want to know why they got together to confront him? To see who's more important. See, that's something you guys don't pay attention to. See, you may look at these women and be like, oh, they're mad. He was talking to him behind their back. That's not a big deal to a woman. So understand that, especially a guy who was doing it whenever she met him. If you had women before she met you, you can always have women. If you meet a woman and you made her your God and all you did was worship her, then you can't have a woman. But understand, all 3 of these women are confronting him because subconsciously they want to know who do he care about the most. That's what they're doing.
Tell me about it.
What?
You've made us friends.
Oh, she done that from the
Friends.
last.
Yeah, she knows. Yeah, I know. Nothing and no one. It's only one fucking lie.
You wet, love.
Because you're a cunt and you deserve everything you get.
You've sat
there and played her and me and your cousin.
Wait, listen, wait.
So you ain't been seeing her for the last 2 years. We've been together on and off, Kelvin. Along with Kerry. Along with Kerry.
I love my fucking...
Along with Kerry. For the last year. Your cousin.
I recognise you from somewhere.
Yeah, you should recognise I'm Emily that works in Travel Lodge. Yes, you know who the fuck I am.
You got to understand, he's still not admitting anything. They're all confronting him, but he's still not admitting anything. Why? Because he knows at the end of the day, I have been with these women. I know how vulnerable these women are. I know how much these women care about me. So regardless of what I do, they're still not going to go anywhere. And you have to keep in mind, they're really not mad at him. They're just trying to figure out of all 3 of us, who do he really care about? That's the main thing. See, the alpha males can have a main girl and have side chicks because the main woman always feels like she has more power than those. That's what these women are doing. They're trying to figure out who has the most power.
What do you make? What do you make? Make them all like them. That's the one.
Calm down, you cheeky
Yeah, that's
cunt.
the one.
Fucking hell.
You can sit there and laugh, but do you know what?
Listen, it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
What you fucking played you?
What you candy fucking
Listen,
camera?
we played you,
Turn the
mate.
light off. You don't need a light on, do you? Because it's fucking blinding me.
Don't look at it then.
Don't talk to me like
I
that.
don't give a fuck about it. That's just a bit water. You play people. You come into women's house.
No fucking shame.
But she's got
Right,
young
right, the
children.
messages.
I've got young
Read the
children.
messages.
No, listen. You listen for once. You sat there the other night playing noughts and fucking crosses with my daughter when you've been messaging her, asking her to come and sit on your car.
No, I had the phone call first for about 11 minutes.
Yeah, when he's on the way to my house.
Granted, understand, if you haven't picked up on the story so far, he is dealing with single mothers. And when it comes to single mothers, this is how a lot of guys do get down that are not trying to be in full-blown committed relationships with women. You guys have to understand, there is a set of guys out there that have a lot of women that can do what they want to do. So you can't take it personal if a woman does it to you. It's just part of human nature.
I went to your house.
For the last 2 years now.
I'm not talking about the last 2 years. We're talking about the other night. The
Well,
phone
I'm
call.
telling you, don't even know
You
time.
got away to her
You
house.
promised me. You
Right, so what you do now
See
then?
the
Right,
fucking point.
right, listen.
You've been fucking her. You've been fucking her. You've been fucking her.
Hang on a minute. I haven't touched Lisa while I've been with you.
Yes, you have.
How am I?
That Sunday night, you come round here and fuck me. You went to her house after.
Maybe we got as well. It was a Sunday night. I can tell you when it was, but I'll go back
Well, listen,
on the
listen.
Sunday messages.
It wasn't.
Understand, they're all confronting him, but they all still want him. Why? Because he's probably the only guy that's actually giving them the attention. Like she's saying, you came and slept with me and then you went to go sleep with her and then you went to go do with this. He's in a room with 5 women being confronted about being with women, but they're not going to go anywhere. Why? Because he has an alpha trait and they understand that he is creating a storyline. Remember, I tell you guys, women live in themes. If you don't give them the drama, then they will give the drama to you because they're going to live out the theme. Right now, this is a good theme. This is a good reality show for them because they know somebody is recording. But whether they want somebody to record or not, or whether they're liking it, soon as they post it, he's only going to be attractive to other women because women are always attracted to the guy that all the women are mad at and are attracted to.
The last time
You
that
fucking
you've been
weirdos.
playing
My son wet, man.
You've been playing us
Hang on,
once.
let's
You're
do
not here.
Right, come out here then. You can do it.
Have another one. Have another one. Yeah. Have another one. Yeah.
No, because you want to
See, they're really mad because he hasn't claimed one. See, that's what you have to understand. All of them are going to be mad because they're going to be like, well, if all of us can't have them, then we might as well hate them. See, their plan is backfiring. Their subconscious mind wants to know who is the most important. You can go over to WorldStar and finish watching that video while we get to the next video. And this is going to be a new TikTok trend called vibing, where women are using their womanly fluids to perform an attraction to men. Let's see exactly how this goes down.
To know if anybody else knows about this. I just recently learned about vabbing, where you stick your hand up and then you dab your essence in certain places where you would put perfume, and it acts as like a heightened pheromone for attraction. And if this is not written in any romance book, it needs to be. Like someone needs to do it.
You guys have to understand, she's talking about fingering herself and taking the liquids and putting them on the outside of her skin so the pheromones go out to men. It's going to work. And the reason why it's going to work, because we're still naturally mammals regardless of what you have made yourself online. We're still mammals. You're still going to be attracted to a woman's booty. You're still going to be attracted to a woman's titties. You're still going to be attracted to a woman in a sexual matter, 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's just something men are going to do. But what you have to get control of is your reaction, your desires. You have to be able to control your desires. You have to be able to tell yourself, I'm not going to act like this because I really want to have sex with this girl. That's what you got to control. You cannot control who you like, and you cannot control who you are attracted to, but you can control your actions.
So I know you guys are going to judge me. But anyway, one time I went on a date with this guy, and he couldn't keep his hands off me. Like, we were in a public place, right? A restaurant, but he was very like on me. And it was the first time that I met him, because we met online. This is years ago. We met online and whatever. So he was just very like on me, wabo. But I kind of understood, because I was doing an experiment that night, right? So I decided to use my coochie juice as like perfume, right? I took my coochie juice, and I put it right here, and wabo. You know where you put your perfume when you want it to? That's where I put it. And of course, it drove him crazy. Pheromones.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but vabbing works.
And it's going to work. And the reason why it's going to work is because it's going to naturally be a turn on. Some of you guys may listen and be like, oh, that's nasty, that's this, that, and the third. That's just a response. But when people walk out, you are going to be attracted to it. You have to realize, a good-looking woman who ain't showered in 4 days and stink will still have a guy that wants to sleep with her. A woman who has 8 kids and beat up with no teeth, a man's still going to want to sleep with her. No matter what a woman does, no matter how fat she gets, no matter how ugly she gets, no matter what she does to herself, she could be in the worst position ever. A man will still want to sleep with her, and women know this.
Vabbing 100% works. Like, what the fuck? I got offered 2 free drinks at the pool, and then a guy literally came back and gave me this. Like, what? What?
Hey guys, so I saw this trend on TikTok called vapping. I'm not going to explain it so I don't get banned, but since I'm going out tonight, I'm going to try it, so let's see what happens.
All right, you guys, the vapping is complete.
So I would say the vapping was successful. I think we had about 3 men approach us. One man offered me a free drink, which I declined, and then a friend also got me a free drink. So I would say it worked.
Vapping is going to work. Anything that turns on sexual nature to a man is going to work, and women are going to use that to their advantage. What you guys have to pay attention to is the only power that a woman has over a man is sex. The moment you control your desires, you can actually control the woman. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. You have any videos for me to react to, my email is below in the description, as well as my Instagram. Hasta la vista.